All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, weekend, the first weekend of December. Buttons that need to be checked. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got some hot ones, chapters down below as always. Look, man, we got some ones that just broke yesterday. I'm talking Noah the Prodigy. He's not even in Street Fighter League, but somehow he was there talking that shit. You know Noah, if he ain't talking shit, he ain't being Noah. And I'm just shocked that they actually let him do it. They had to have known what was about to come out his mouth, or what, you know what I'm saying, the energy that he brings. Either way, we're gonna cover those buttons, some FGC reactions to that, and then some highlights to Street Fighter League, all that. Without further ado, let's start it off right. Let's go.
What's going on, bro? What possessed you to pull up today?
I wanted to see the industry show.
The industry show, what exactly is that?
Being friends with a captain to get on a team.
Damn.
Oh, okay, whoa. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where you're going with this right here. I did not expect this. None of this is pre-planned. It seemed like you're saying something without saying it. You got a problem with the fact that you're not on Street Fighter League or something? I'm not understanding what's going on.
No, I'm just saying it don't matter about your results or how hard you work. It's just about who you know in this world.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
you
damn.
As far as, because it seems like you towing the line a little bit, right? Are you saying you feel like you might be stronger than some of the players here? You think you should be on Street Fighter League next year?
95% of the players here, I have better results than.
All right, let's stop it right there. He said 95% of the players here, I have better results. Like I said, you had to have known when you put the mic up to Noah's face, what the hell was going to come out of his mouth. He's not going to say, I'm just very happy to be here. God bless everyone. No, he's going to fire them shots. Damn, he's talking about the industry show. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It just matters who you know. Like I said, we'll get some FGC reactions in a second. But how y'all feeling about that? This is kind of wild, though, because Chris CCH was calling him out just the other day, talking about you didn't have good results when you were on Street Fighter League. So how you still going to talk shit? Either way, let's continue.
No, the Prodigy. You know you might ruffle some feathers by talking like this. But as far as Street Fighter League here, specifically the teams that we have, who do you think is the strongest team and has the best chance to take it?
Bandits.
Okay, all right. So next year, do you think that a squad 100% will be taking on Street Fighter League, or are you hurting your chances by talking all this trash?
No, because they're just gonna pick their friends.
Noah the Prodigy, y'all heard it from the man himself. I did not know he was about to be talking this crazy, but this is what you can expect when Noah the Prodigy pulls up. Noah, I appreciate you, dog. Glad that you just slid through. Let's go ahead and send things over to our commentators.
The way that he answered these questions as he was looking up at the confidence monitor up there in the studio, it felt like Family Feud a little bit. Like, show me potato salad. Like, it was, yeah.
Show me these guys suck. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. When he walked up, I saw his pants. It literally blinded me.
Yeah,
it was a flashbang as he walked by. He's like, "What's up, Vicious?" And I couldn't see a thing.
I'm surprised we were able to get him on camera. Like, I thought he was going to have to change it to an SFL hoodie, but luckily we did. And Rob, you know what to expect when it comes to Noah the Prodigy.
Exactly.
He ruffles feathers for a living. That's part of his main personality trait. But
you know, I love that for him. Honestly, I
yeah,
really do.
absolutely.
I'm glad that he's here. I genuinely am, because if anything, take it as you will. I'll be very straightforward. This fuels the fire for this kid.
Yeah.
And honestly, if it brings out more results out of him, I'm all for it. Right? I can't hate it. I could choose to love it, choose to walk away either way, but I would love to see how he performs going forward into the future.
Absolutely. And, you know, he talked about he has better results than 95% of the players here. That's a wild number, but I'll tell you what.
All right, stop right there. 95% of the players. I was actually surprised that Vicious was co-signing that, saying, like, I like that he talks like that. If it helps him raise his confidence level and helps him perform better, I'm all for it. You could take it or you can leave it. Not everybody's gonna like it. I'm actually surprised, because I feel like a lot of times on these Street Fighter League or stuff like this, they kind of censor it in a way because they don't want to offend people. They got to be kind of corporate nowadays. So a lot of times you'll see they may cut stuff off. I've even seen like past tournaments where they cut Noah off. Like, real talk, once they did the replay, they didn't actually show all the words that he said, because they were, like I said, sometimes he'll talk that shit. So it seems like they kind of go that extra step to censor him. In this situation, they did it, which is, I was surprised. So in that regard, like, real talk, I'm glad they didn't censor anything, because I feel like the FGC has gotten a little stale as far as like how it used to be. It's still great, don't get me wrong, but compared to what we're used to before, esports kind of became official here. It's give and take. It's give and takes. Because I do believe it's the best of times, but also kind of the worst of times. I'm just glad to see that we still got some of that flavor. But are you glad to see Noah the Prodigy in Street Fighter League talking that shit? Do you think this is what they needed? This is what we need more of? Or do you think it's out of pocket? Like, nah, he's not even on this year. They shouldn't let him talk. How y'all feeling? Then from there, we go on to Twitter to get some FGC reactions. Somebody right here saying, this is probably the best interview I have ever seen. Laugh my ass off. Underneath that, they say, kept it a buck all the way through. Solid. Tagging Rob TV as well. Then I see Noah on his own post saying, all I speak is real. Underneath that, someone's saying, wait, you're not in SFL? He said, no. They said, that's insane. And then, is 95% excluding Mena, Punk, Blas, and Xiao Hai? Does excluding those guys make it 95%? And then, this one, this you? And they post this clip when Punk actually checked him, I guess, on the previous season.
Immediately goes into the stands. Oh, wow. He's in the stands talking to the other team. Wow, he's trying to tell him to play. Oh my God, the smacks.
Then more responding underneath that saying, wow, he's saying it. Not gonna lie, you better than most of the scrubs playing. How y'all feeling about that? Honestly, I thought when I was going to social media, now this is kind of still fresh, so a lot of people haven't seen it yet, but I thought it was going to be a lot of people like maybe talking shit or like they were saying on the cast, ruffling the feathers. Some people are like, this is disrespectful, yada yada, but so far, you got some people saying, nah, this is spicy and we actually like it. But also, let me say this, because that kind of stood out too, where he said it doesn't matter, I guess, in this Street Fighter League thing, because all they're going to do is pick their friends. So it matters about more who you know, not how hard you work. How y'all feeling about that? I mean, let's be real. In some aspects of life, and this is not me trying to side with Noah or anything like that, but obviously in some aspects of life, that does ring true. I would imagine that Street Fighter League or the FGC is no different in many cases. So the other thing that could be said is if you're going to talk shit, if you're going to ruffle feathers like Noah does, then technically you can't be too surprised if people don't want to pick you on their team. Now, at the end of the day, Noah does have some results. I don't think he has the best. Is Noah in Cap Cup? I don't think he's in Cap Cup this year. But either way, he's definitely been a top player in North America. He's had some good showings. But I guess at the end of the day, that doesn't necessarily mean you have an automatic shot on Street Fighter League. Even though he is popular, I guess it's who you know, according to Noah.
This is going to decide
now
who
we got
takes
Punk
it between these two who are near the top of the leaderboard, right? FlyQuest and Shopify Rebellion coming into this, where I believe second and third place. Huge for him right now. Oh, and just straight up drive rush jab. Oh, the reset. Dude tried to jab him out of the sky. Unsuccessful. Punk gonna put the first dub on the board.
And you see a little bit of a smirk coming in from the side of Punk. He's like, you know, I probably shouldn't have gotten away with that, but that's on him. Yeah. That is 100% on Knuckle too, right? You had the options. Oh, there was a counter hit involved. Punk tried to weave through. Not enough of a gap.
Try to use something like forward advancing, most likely Rage. Got clips for it. Sends the level 3.
So Doom ties it up.
To the trash it goes. Doom, one up.
Measures only at this point. Or a severe punish passive projectile, perhaps.
Oh, he checked him with the jab.
Time as well. Punk
Insane.
responds to that convincing game from Doom with a very convincing game of his own. 2-1.
With the jab. Just interruptions.
That dive kick. Ooh, instead, that time after the -3 heavy, he really noticed Dude's habits afterwards, and he actually beat
Punk
him to the
can take
punch
it if
with
he gets
the
this
light.
round.
What a call out from Punk.
And he
Dude
gets
needs
the
it.
burnout.
Dude needs this round.
Sitting on a level 1 bar. Oh. Chip is imminent.
He got him.
But instead it's Knuckle Dude taking the risk, trying to jump out, and Punk ready and willing to shoot. What a DP and what a
Punk takes down
coming
Knuckle
in from
Dude.
FlyQuest, getting their revenge from the airball.
Interruptions.
Give me that
No
whip,
overhead
son.
for you,
What
but
I tell
anyway,
you
here
about
comes
Noah.
Meta. He's up
Barely
2-0.
see Utilized, right? He's just
Noah is on a roll right now.
I guess a prevention tool.
I mean, Meta. What the hell am I talking about?
Meta. Gets
Meta.
Oki off of air to air is so strong. Like, it is wild. Oh, man, and now he knows. Oh, my goodness, nothing behind it. And the
Slid under it.
Of course, being the fireball once again. Mena RD completes his revenge with a 3-0 message sent.
The strongest bull.
and they didn't even need those points. That was just a statement to be made. My man said, I lost once, never again.
He was just trying to bait him out.
Huh? That whiff.
Okay, Punk's up
Juninho was
again.
also kind of perplexed about that too.
Yeah. A little weird whiffs in this corner here. Ooh. He just committed to it. He's been sending a lot of those light kicks into drive rush cancel. That time, Punk walking right into it.
That is tough because you have to commit to that, right? Like
Yeah.
it is cancelable even on whiff into the drive rush.
Exactly. Juninho's just been really good about picking his spots when
Punk
to do
needs
it.
this round.
Oh, upper. A single hit will do it too, by the way, for the side of Juninho. He has level 2 locked in. You stuck in the DI. Punk staying alive for another game. I like this. Juninho Ross in complete disbelief.
Okay.
It's tough sometimes, right? When you immediately get burnt out into the immediate DI, like the
Punk has
screen, you
life.
see your character changing. It's so that didn't send the drive rush cancel after though. Trying to blow him up, he finds another hit, but he's not committing. It would have burnt him out.
I think standing like it would have been just a little bit too far
Oh,
out.
it's coming down to this
perhaps.
round, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Choked
Navigating
over.
around. Oh my!
That hit from so far to beat the check attempt. He does find a DP this time. Finds the low as well. He's got the meter to dump out. Juninho
Damn!
defeats Punk with the big
With the pump
celebration
off.
to back it up.
Funny enough, it's safe for him to do that because this is the final run back, right? Like,
Wow.
there's no repercussions of popping off at this moment. I understand it's like a very celebratory cause. I mean, that is easily
Wow.
one of the best in the world that you just fought off against with a character. That's
Have just been manipulating him.
All right, who we got up? Riddles.
no.
Trying to parry after the crack, shoot his minus frames right. Thought he would take his turn immediately here. Brian,
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn.
staying
Fly
so
Quest
tight
still
with the
taking
pressure right
L's.
there, right after the Soba, he didn't get any greedy with the medium or heavy. He just
No.
goes with the light again, knowing that he can buffer the Sobot into the level 3 for the kill.
Here comes
Nice,
Blas.
caught Blas whiffing a button from long distance here. Psycho barely on any drive, puts out 2 cans. Oh my goodness, but yeah, the combo breaker again with the spray paint. He's got CA as well. With CA buff damage, I think that's gonna be enough, man. We shall
Psycho
see
ties
here
it up.
momentarily.
What's cool about that, by the way, he's hella dead. Oh,
Boom, that's it.
yeah.
So it's
I
tied.
option select I did there. Oh.
Takes another throw here. When is he gonna choose to try to fight back?
Oh,
Oh, he got cut off with a big fear. Psycho once again beating him to the button.
Psycho
and
takes
taking a
the lead.
2-1 lead. Oh, man.
I don't like how the rest of the bench from FlyQuest is just chuckling it up every time these hits land. Like it's not like a yeah, let's go. It's just laughing. It's just rather successful.
but check it
like
out.
that.
Now
the
it's
run
tied up.
shenanigans getting
Blas is
rewarded
up 1
by
round.
the
He can
fans.
take it.
And it's tough, right? Because he's been actually perfect pairing a lot of when he doesn't do the stop and he does the actual follow-up. So, oh, my
Blas
goodness,
with the
runs into
comeback.
it. Blas, he's always got the damage, fam. Gets his run back against Psycho to clutch out the victory for 2G and complete the 40 bomb on top of it over FlyQuest.
Because stuff has shifted
Look at the
around
points.
quite a bit.
Look at the points
God,
now.
That is like a complete difference from the very
Right.
beginning of Phase 2. Are you kidding me right
The
now?
only thing
So
that's
check
safe
this
to
out.
say
We'll
is
compare it
Team
from last week
Bandits
to this week, or
smoking
I'm sorry, the
everybody
day
and being
before.
dominant.
Look at that.
Outside of
Bandits had such a big lead. Now look at that.
Y'all know already.
So much more points from 2-game FlyQuest. Everybody's catching up in a way, but Bandits still got a healthy lead. There you go, Butt Check fam. How y'all feeling? We got some hype action, y'all. Once again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I'm getting so invested now. I really am, and I already know how I'm gonna be. The freaking Cap 12 is gonna come out, and I'm gonna be tempted to buy it. I promise I'm not gonna buy it if it's $40. If it's $40, I'm not buying it. But if they lower it, which we're still hoping they will, to maybe like $19, it's still gonna be shit. But the only reason, honestly, that I'm thinking of doing it, because for content. But here's the other thing you got to think of. Even if I do it, I'm still not allowed to make content. They will copyright strike your damn video. You're not allowed to talk about it until they officially release it, which is like how long? A week or two? After it happens? You have to wait a week or two after the whole thing happens, which by then you already know people are gonna do articles, they're gonna be talking about it, post on social media. So the cat's gonna be out the bag. It's gonna suck for all content creators to wait a week or two, then you could show it. Then you could talk about it. I mean, let's be real. People will probably still do it, but that's gonna suck. You know how much hype that takes away? So even if you pay for it, you can't make content. You can't. It's bullshit. Anyway, like that's me crying. That's me and my woe is me as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? But remember, really, it involves all of us because those of us that enjoy watching it and posting clips or reacting to it, yada yada, you can't even do that shit, and you're paying fucking $40. You're paying $40 to do that, and they're not even gonna let you like talk about it or show it for at least like 2 weeks. Oh God, that's insane. Anyway, I'm done crying. How y'all feeling about the highlights? How you feeling about Noah the Prodigy? We got no sponsor today. Might have one in the upcoming days. I don't know, maybe Saturday or Sunday or next week or something like that. It's the holidays. So if you rock with sponsors, we definitely got some coming in the, closer to Christmas. And I promise you, it's helping so much. Oh, from the bottom of my heart, this is helping so much. And once again, it's because of you guys. So thank you guys for the amazing love. I will see you soon. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.